Hey guys, it's Jake from MACkite, back with another At a Glance. This is going to be a super quick video. I just want to show y'all some different hard shell, low profile harnesses from each respective brand that we carry. I think I might be missing some. We'll add those in a later video. So over here on the right hand side, we have the ride engine harnesses. We're going to have the light up front and the elite carbon in the back here. These are both going to be very stiff harnesses. The carbon, as the name implies, has carbon. It's a little bit heavier, a little bit stiffier. It's a little bit stiffer. The light over here is no carbon, but it's super light. It's still going to be rigid. As rigid as the carbon, I don't know. On the water testing, we'll say probably not, but it's still going to be quite rigid. Here in the middle, we have the Mystic Stealth. This is again going to be a carbon harness. This is one of their newest. It's a really nice option. And then on the left here we have the Riot Curve 14. Okay, so let's go over what makes these all the same. It's important to focus on that in 2022. What common bonds do we share? Well, they're all hard shell harnesses. They all are lower profile. In theory, they're locking into your lumbar. That's going to vary a little bit based on the person. I tend to see like skinny athletic people really take advantage of that lumbar support. Other people with different body shapes, you know, approach with caution. You might have to toggle a little bit with the spreader bar size or the size of your harness. But still, again, the whole point of these is harnesses came from a windsurfing background, which had different pull. And kiteboarding harnesses never really adjusted to that all that well. Hardshell does aim to have a harness specifically for kiteboarding. So we'll start here with the Stealth. You'll see this is going to be a more minimal foam. This isn't going to retain much water, but is it at the expense of comfort? A little bit. It depends again on your body shape, but it's not going to be as plush or memory foamy as you might see on other harnesses or like. The spreader bar up here is going to have wings. In fact, all of these are going to have those side wings that tuck in on the side. That's going to stop that spreader bar from moving from side to side. It's going to be a lot more supportive, locked in feel. What really sets Ride Engine apart here is they have this clasp system where you can hook in on both sides and you don't have to worry about threading straps through one side. That makes swapping spreader bars on the fly way easier. Also, just getting it fitted and on you in general is an easier experience. We've also seen that with the Monera Halo, which we've talked about in other videos. I'm not quite putting it here because it has a hard shell back portion, but it's a soft shell. It's a different category. Let's not muddy the waters like I just did. I'm sorry. Ignore that. So this, really easy to get on, really quick, super convenient. You will see on this Ride Engine harness, it has this closed cell foam. Kind of like the Mystic Stealth here, which again reduces weight by less water, but it's less plushy. They also have the Carbon series, which does have memory foam if you do want something that's going to offer more comfort and a more customized fit depending on your body shape. We'll jump over here. It feels like we've really been ignoring the Ion Riot, and that's a giant disservice because look at how sick this looks with the graphic. They have all sorts of different colors. All of these harnesses do, so let's not hone in on that too much. But this is a really awesome harness as well. As far as profile, these are all mediums. So you can see they're all fairly close to one another in terms of profile. The Ion system here is going to have the two straps on one side and this doohickey over here, which works pretty well unless your fingers are really cold or you don't know how it works and it's confusing. But it's a double lock-in system, so you don't really have to worry about getting ejected at all while you're using it. Still a great system. All of these you can swap out the hook and rope, or you can just get a different spreader bar. This is going to have a memory foam on the inside. It's textured a little bit different, so it's going to slide a little bit better, which is going to give you just a little bit more movement, which can be nice, again, depending on what you're looking for. Is there a big difference between all of these? I don't know, kind of. The brands are probably going to say yes. I think the biggest differences are going to be, do you have Something like this closed cell foam, which is more minimal, or do you want something that's going to be memory foam and more plushy? And what kind of spreader bar connection system do you want? These are all great, they're all very similar. I think Ride Engine does have a little bit of a leg up with their Unity system. Lastly, choose on color. You know, they're all kind of cool, everything looks good. Personalize yourself, just live your best life. You're gonna love all of these guys. Thanks for checking us out. This has been Jake with At a Glance.